Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to give some more terrible advice. I've got some posts queued up from the r/relationship advice subreddit. And the first one we've got in front of us here today reads as follows. Boyfriend stays over too much without asking? I'm gonna sound like the bad person, unfortunately, so I'm prepared. My boyfriend, 23 years old, and I, 24 years old, have been kind of butting heads over the topic of spending the night. He lives with his mom currently, and he's at my apartment 6 nights out of the 7 nights of the week. This is becoming a huge problem for me because I enjoy having my own space to myself sometimes, and I really don't get that anymore since we've been together. He's aware of this issue and knows I want more time to myself, but he just won't give it to me. I've even brought it up many times and said, hey, would it be okay if I got the apartment to myself for the night? I want to knock out this game I've been playing. Or, hey, I have some stuff I have to get done tonight. Want to stay over tomorrow? And it always ends up in a huge fight. He says, I would never tell you that you couldn't stay over the night, so I just don't understand why you do this to me, and then I feel bad and let him come over. He knows I'm extremely independent, and this has always been an issue. Too long didn't read. Boyfriend stays over too much and I struggle to find sense of self and independence as he's not really willing to let me have some nights alone. I see. You need to tell him that this is your place. This is your apartment. He doesn't even pay rent. From the post, it seems like he doesn't even pay rent. He just sort of exists there. And what the icing on the cake was for me in the post, where was it? Yeah, you brought it up many times before. You brought it up before, and he still chooses to ignore that and continue coming over, even though you have brought it up before that you need some time to yourself. You want some time to yourself. You enjoy having him around, but sometimes 6 nights out of the 7 days of the week, dude, that's just too much. That is just too much. I need some time alone. He heard your pleas, and he still chooses to ignore that. He still comes over anyway. That's a problem. That's a problem. That's an issue, because to me, that sounds like he's not respecting your wants and needs. He's not respecting what you want. And that could be a problem later down the line. It could be, but that was the big icing on the cake. The fact that you brought it up with him before, you talked with him about this issue before, and he still continues to come over, even though you've already expressed your frustrations with it. That's a bit fiendish. You need to sit him down and talk, just really have just like a heart-to-heart, heartfelt conversation about why this is a problem. You enjoy having him over, but it's just too much. I need some time alone. And if that doesn't do it, tell him, hey, you want to stay over here, pay some rent then. Throw some money in, and then we'll see if he still wants to come over. See what happens then. Ask him to pay some rent then. You want to stay over all the time, you want to stay over every single night, hey, throw some money my way then. How about that? Throw some money my way and then see what he says. He might be singing a different tone then, dude. Jesus Christ. That's a little bit fiendish. Good Lord. Let's move on to the next one. Oh God. This one, Jesus, dude. This post reads as follows. Boyfriend says damn when lady walks by with huge butt. Okay, just like a disclaimer, sometimes these people write these posts like really poorly, just very poorly worded, and it's like sometimes it doesn't make sense. I read it as I see it, but sometimes, like I said, it just doesn't make sense grammatically, so just bear with me and read along with me to understand it a bit better. But the post reads as follows. Normally, I'm not choked up about stuff like this, but me and my boyfriend were getting pizza and this lady walks by with a Kim K-sized badunk, and he is like, damn. And I'm like, are you serious? And he goes, what am I supposed to do? Pretend like I don't see it and look up? And I'm speechless. I just felt like it was kind of disrespectful to do that. And I'm looking around the restaurant and this guy looks at me like with a face of secondhand embarrassment. IMO, no, you don't have to pretend like you don't see it. Like, shoot, even I saw it and I was wowed. But my thing is, at least try to be a gentleman around me. Like, I would never see an attractive guy and be like, damn, he is so hot in front of him. I just wouldn't say that because it's rude, right? This happened weeks ago, but it still bothers me. What I'm asking is it messed up or should I just let it go? I think she made a great analogy. I think she made a very great point. And see, the one thing I gotta mention though, I gotta bring up, how big was this butt? Like, if it's even wowing the girlfriend, if it's even turning her head, and she's got to take a moment to say, oh man, good God, what kind of gargantuan ass are we talking about here, dude? This is like otherworldly levels of badonkadonk. Jesus Christ. Like, but let's get back on track. Let's get a bit serious. What he did was fiendish. It was fiendish, dude. And see, like, we're all human, right? We're all human, and when we see somebody attractive, we're gonna look at them. We're gonna look at them. It's normal. It's normal. But to go so far as to look at them and say, "Damn, good Lord, look at that ass," you know, that's a bit too far, man. Like, come on, like, yeah. Look at it and then go on about your day and focus up on your girlfriend, you know, because even she admitted that she even looked at it. She was wild, but you know how it is, dude. You're like she made a great analogy where if she saw a hot dude and she said, "Damn, my God, that guy is hot. That guy is hot. I wouldn't mind making out with that guy, dude." Imagine how furious the boyfriend would be. You know what I mean? Imagine just how absolutely livid he would be hearing that nonsense. You don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that from your significant other. You just don't want to hear that. You want their focus to be on you. You know, you want the adoration to be on you. Not the Kim K walking down the street. You know what I mean? Like, what he did was fiendish. It was fiendish, all right? But like she said, this happened weeks ago. And so, I mean, I maybe it's like water under the bridge for him already, but like, yeah, what he did was fiendish. That was fiendish. Like, come on now, man. That's a bit, that's not a bit disrespectful. It is definitely disrespectful, dude. Jesus Christ. That was a little bit odd. Definitely odd, but still, like, how big of an ass are we talking? Jesus Christ. If it made a guy who already has a girlfriend turn his head and visibly say, "Damn, Jesus, dude, that was powerful." That was powerful. Good Lord. Let's move on to the next one. Jesus. Next one reads as follows. I'm not allowed to open WhatsApp without texting my girlfriend. Basically, I've reached a point where if I open WhatsApp and she sees I was online at this certain time and I didn't text her, she gives me the silent treatment and stops talking to me altogether. I'm sick of tiptoeing around these weird triggers. She probably has BPD. Would you break up for something like this? I don't know what BPD is, so I'm not even gonna, I don't know what that is. But yeah, this is weird. This is odd. This is definitely strange. If she is so distrustful of you, if she is so worried that you're doing something heinous behind her back, that you need to text her and get her permission to use an app, that's toxic. That's toxic, dude. That's very, very strange. Maybe, well, I don't know how solid their relationship is, you know what I mean? Just from this post alone, I don't know how solid it is regardless of this post. I don't know if I would break up with the person just immediately. Maybe sit down together, talk about this issue, talk about why it's this is weird. Like, what's with this sense of distrust that we have here? We are in a relationship together. This trust, we are supposed to have a mutual trust between us. We shouldn't have to ask permission to use an app from you every single time. You know what I mean? I think you should just sit down together and just talk about why this is an issue. And if she is still persistent, if she is still hell-bent on always getting your permission when using WhatsApp, then yeah, I would say that's a pass. You know what I mean? That's a pass. That's a bit toxic. That's a bit weird. No, that's too much. That's too much. That's too much. But that's gonna be the last one. We're gonna I think 3 is enough. 3 is enough, dude. These were some powerful dude, that second one, man, with the badonkadonk, that one was Jesus Christ. But that's gonna do it for me today. If you guys think this advice I gave was terrible, please let me know in the comments down below. If you thought it was decent, let me know as well. If you thought it was all right, yeah, let me know. If you like this video, please be sure to subscribe and hit that like button. Click the bell notification so you can see every single post I upload as I uploaded. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Goodbye.